AskReddit by Psychology Warfare. To those who don't get drunk, why not? I quit smoking cigarettes, and if I have more than 2 drinks I usually break down and smoke. Same here. Around the second drink I lose just enough impulse control. I wasted half my life getting drunk. Getting to experience and remember things sober now is pretty cool. We are the lucky ones among the unlucky ones who get stuck with this shit. Can't take the hangovers anymore, man. Wastes a whole day afterwards, and you're usually picking up the pieces from the night before anyway, which makes it even worse. I used to never get hangovers, then I hit like 30 and man, it's the fucking worst, and basically don't drink anymore. I have a nightmare that my kid needs me and I'm unable to respond due to drunkenness. I watched a film and driver's ed about a drunk father who ran over his own kid on Halloween night. It terrified me. Deleted. And because I don't know if I could do it again. I spent my 20s drunk. That was enough. For me it was my 20s and 30s. I tell people when I was drinking, I had more than my fair share, haven't had a drink in over 23 years. I come from a family of alcoholics. I don't drink because I would rather not tempt fate. I figure it's better be safe than sorry. My paternal side of the family tends to be more functional in their alcoholism than my maternal side, and I'd rather not place my money on which side of the spectrum I'll end up. I'm depressed and I'd much rather have the benefits of my antidepressants than alcohol. I basically drank because I was depressed and was more depressed because I drank. Vicious cycle I had to get out of. Deleted. I'm so proud of you. I don't like the smell, the taste, the feeling, or the hangover. Once I hit 30, my hangovers became absolutely crippling anxiety attacks that lasted for days. It's just not worth it. Dad wrapped himself around a power pole and my brother is on his second DUI in like a few months. Fuck alcohol. Dang. Sorry about that. A. I don't like losing control. B. Money. C. Migraines. So many reasons. I also get tired, want to sleep if I sleep. Because if I taste alcohol, I will have 40 beers. I will not sleep, just keep drinking until I pass out after about 30 hours of being trashed. I, too, do not possess an off button. It's just that simple. I'm on antidepressants and when I get drunk I want to die for the next 3 business days. Hi all. I received a message from Reddit Carrera sources saying a concerned redditor reached out concerned about my comment. This was mostly a joke, and I am doing just fine. I am mentally ill, yes, it's the middle of my worst season, winter in the prairies, but I am thankfully and gratefully taking medication. Sertraline gang, anyone? Basically I'm on an SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. I've been on them for 3 years and they very much saved my life in the pandemic. The point is, there are tons and tons of side effects I experience from drinking, including my sertraline counteracting and increasing my already active anxiety and depression. Not cool. No thanks. If you take any regular and prescription medications and drink alcohol, please do your research on how this can affect your mental health, specifically, but physical health too. Days-long anxiety is never worth it. Excludes weekends and holidays, lol. I hate the taste of alcohol and I don't particularly enjoy the feeling of being drunk, either. It's funny, the way some people dislike the feeling of being drunk is the way I hate the feeling of being stoned. I feel like I'm trapped inside a body I can't control anymore. I stopped drinking over 2 years ago to help support my husband who is an alcoholic. Me stopping made me realize I had alcoholic tendencies. I come from a family of alcoholics, so this cemented the reason to stop for good. I can hang out with lots of people that drink and still have fun. It's just not for everyone. It's honestly scary how fast it can happen, especially with family history. I have a lot of alcoholics in my family. I started having a few drinks at night a few times a week, and then all of a sudden I was downing half a fifth every night. Within like a month. And even though it was only a month that I drank like that, it was already hard to stop. I don't allow myself to drink at home anymore. Because I'm 104 days sober. Deleted. It just doesn't seem fun. I can't have a good time sober. And then drive home and wake up feeling good. That's my same mindset. I'm kinda at the age where so many people at university are drinking and partying all the time, and it just doesn't appeal to me at all. I tried it, and while getting a bit tipsy while belting out pop classics can be fun, it's not something I would take any further. Getting blackout drunk just frightens me. I don't care if I seem boring. I know how to have fun in lots of other ways. Was beaten by a drunk as a child. My mother almost died in a drunk driving accident, and I was the sole survivor of a wreck that killed my 2 friends. I hate alcohol with a passion. Fuck man, that's rough. Hope we're doing okay now. Sorry to hear about that. It's enough to be buzzed, I think. Agreed. A slight buzz while making dinner is great. Getting drunk just makes me want to vomit. I like being in control. Exactly. The idea of not being in full control of my actions terrifies me. People say you're in a drunk is an unfiltered version of you, but my personal walls are part of what makes me me. Take those away and that's not me anymore. It's not worth the money. When I used to drink I'd easily spend €50, €100, and I'd only not to remember half of the night anyway. I've never understood how people can afford it. Money is tight enough as it is. I just have literally no interest in it. Yup, it's the same reason for many of the things I don't do. Because I don't want to. As I got older, the thrill of drinking lessened. The waking up with hangovers was not fun. I was a bartender for 20 years and saw how people acted when they were drunk, and it's not an attractive look. I love waking up with no hangover and feeling good in the morning, and the feeling of being drunk in general is just not pleasurable to me. I don't trust myself and I'm afraid of what I might do if I lost control. I'm mostly worried about ruining relationships by letting my inner thoughts run loose. I'm kinda a dick. Have you ever heard the saying? You don't get in trouble every time you drink, but every time you get in trouble you've been drinking. No, but thank you. That may be helpful. Why not? I like my reality straight up. Also, as a retired DJ, I saw way too many stupid, drunken assholes to want to be one. That was the biggest eye-opener for me. I started dating a girl on the other side of our small city. Walking through the nightclub section of town late in the evening while sober was a wild experience. Got young kids. Gotta keep my head on a swivel. That's when I stopped. Then as they get older I didn't want them to see me drinking, or explain to them why I drink. I can't drown my demons. They know how to swim. Can you feel my heart? I love that song. Because it messes with my circadian rhythm and I'm told old for that shit.